Okay, we have a 1,500 point battle for you today. Eldar versus Grey Knights. So we're facing a unit of 10 Terminators that has combat squadded into 2 squads. A third squad is deep striking, 10 Purifiers and a Grandmaster inside this vehicle. And hidden behind here we have a Siphonman Dreadnought. I have a 17 Dire Avengers, Phoenix Lord Asurmen, Eldrad, 5 Fire Dragons, 10 Banshees, all of them inside transports, 3 Wave Serpents, and a Falcon. And I'm going to try to steal initiative. So Wes, I'm going to try to steal initiative, see if I can do it. Nope, we got a 2. And so Grey Knights are going first. We've got 2 objectives, one back there somewhere, and one over here, right there. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 1 for Grey Knights. Walker moved out, fired at this transport, got 1 penetration through with the Banshees, but they made their cover save. Side cannon from this guy fired into here, but just couldn't get through the armor, couldn't glance or pen there. Assault cannon tried to fire forward over here, but was out of range. I believe that is a Redeemer, Land Raider there. And that was it. So that was a pretty short turn. Similarly short turn I expect for Eldar. We don't have too much. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 1 for Eldar. A pretty slow turn as well. Fortune on the squad, Eldrad and Phoenix Lord Asurmen with the Avengers. Fortune on their vehicle. Doom on those guys. Fired this vehicle, blast, and this vehicle into there. Caused a few saves, but nothing failed. This guy fired his Strength 8 weaponry into this guy over here with cover. Got a glance through, but he made his cover save. That was it. So we are on to top rounding up top of turn 2 for Grey Knights. Lucky shots from this guy. Got 3 penetrations in glance, and one of them failed. It went through, and it blew me up. So 2 guys died. Fortune made it so only 2 guys died, mercifully, though. What happened over here? Some shooting from the multi-melta into here. Connected, penetrated, but luckily it just made it so I couldn't move or shoot. So with armor, I'm able to still move around. And that was pretty much it. Side cannon over there, tried to get in there, couldn't do anything. That's it. Those guys failed to show up. The guys way back over there. They're going to show up in a later turn. So a little bit of trouble here. Okay, so rounding up the bottom of turn 2 for Eldar. After our transport explodes, we popped these guys out over here, exploded the Land Raider, killed a few guys in the explosion, fired Blade Storm into there, tried a Mind War. Mind War didn't do anything though. Managed to only kill, I think, a few more guys from the Blade Storm, maybe 2 guys or something died. Fired a missile from here into this guy. He failed his cover, and we only glanced him, so he just can't shoot, but he's probably going to shrug that off because he's got his awesome powers. And we fired this into here after dooming those guys, and managed to kill a Terminator. So finally one Terminator died over there. These guys are fortunate over here. And that is it, so on to top of turn 3. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 3, what happened? These guys moved in here, just slaughtered those Fire Dragons, just murdered them. They wanted revenge for their exploding Land Raider, and they got it. Some shooting into this guy, managed to blow away the Pulse Laser, and made it so he can't shoot, but otherwise surviving there. Some shooting into here from the side cannon over there, but no avail over here, so that's still rocking. And we're on to bottom of turn 3 coming up. Okay, so we have a combat starting here, middle of the bottom of turn 3, pardon me, it's my turn. Bottom of turn 3, middle, Eldrad, Asurmen, and his squad have charged into the Grandmaster, pardon me, and Purifiers. Mind War succeeded. I got 2 wounds off of the Grandmaster, so that doesn't happen too often, but that helped there. Just rounding up really quickly what else happened. Missile into here, managed to immobilize this guy. Shooting into here, no damage to Terminators. Flew flat out over there, so we went flat out there. These guys unloaded from the vehicle. They're just owning this objective. I just don't trust this vehicle to survive much longer, so I don't want them to have to take a pinning check. And we're going to be back after this combat. Okay, so wrapping up that bottom of turn 3 combat, we managed to kill all the Purifiers. Eldrad went up against Grandmaster. Neither one was able to wound each other, though, but we cleaved through the squad, and now we're just piling around the Grandmaster with 1 wound. And we have a group of Terminators that are showing up. They're flying in. Oh, I forgot they have an incinerator. Oh, this could hurt me. This could hurt me real bad. So we're going to see if they land over here. Why don't I film this? This is pretty exciting, so let's see where they go. Oh, you cheater, direct hit. Look at you. All right. That never happens to me. Okay, so back in a bit. I sense some dead dudes there. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 4, as expected, the Flamer gets in there, some shooting gets in there. They managed to kill everyone except for the Exarch, who survives this 3+ armor, makes his leadership check. Apparently he has seen much worse. I don't know how that's possible. 5 Terminators with an incinerator showing up next to you, but apparently he wants to stick around. This guy fired into here, but we made our cover saves. We had some cover saves. That guy was not attacked. These guys moved forward, tried to assault. I think they needed maybe 3 inches, maybe 4. They failed it though. We subsequently slaughtered the Grandmaster. Phoenix Lord Asurmen just took his skull, and we only consolidated 1 inch towards there. So it's on to bottom of turn 4. Okay, bottom of turn 4 wrap up. Combat starting. Big combat here. 4 Terminators are going to be facing a charging Eldrad and Phoenix Lord Asurmen with the squad. Over here, Banshees popped out of the vehicle, charged into here. These guys are doomed. Those guys are doomed. The vehicle just went cruising speed after unloading its guys. This guy moved away a little bit and took some shots into there. Couldn't kill any Terminators though. This guy went flat out just to have another option to contest there. This guy helped fire in over here, shooting from pistols, and that guy managed to kill 2 Terminators, so that's why there's only 3 there. And back in a bit, so rounding up bottom of turn 4, these guys just chopped their way through the Terminators. There were some close saves. A couple Terminators had to make 3 saves each. They made like 2 out of 3, but just not quite enough. They managed to chop through, consolidated only 1 inch. Over here, we managed to cleave through them, consolidated 5 inches. So we chopped through those Terminators. And is on to turn 5. Pretty fast, top of turn 5. Just this guy immobilized, tried to shoot into here, but couldn't get any penetrations through my vehicle that went flat out. Those guys don't have any guns that could hit anything. They don't have any psych hands or anything, so they didn't bother shooting. And it's on to bottom of turn 5. So pretty quick turn. Fortuned on Eldrad's squad. They got inside that vehicle. Vehicle went over there, fired a few shots into here. Couldn't get any wounds to stick though. That thing just moved up a little bit, fired some shots in here, couldn't kill anybody. Tank shocked into there, didn't get immobilized by hitting the building, and we went 18 on the tank shock. We decided to go that fast, but no death of glory is nothing else, so we're just contesting there. We're going to see if the game ends on a 1 or 2. No, continues to turn 4. Game continues. All right. Okay, so the game continued. My opponent has called the game though. At the end of turn 6, top of turn 6, tried to get into my rear armor there. Couldn't get any glances to do much other than can't shoot. This guy got 1 penetration through that window there, but I got a cover save. I failed it, but he just made it so I can't shoot. So on that, we've called the game just because it's too hard to continue. But thanks for the game again. Appreciate it. Yeah.